Hey Gemini, how you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you didn't think that I wasn't going to give you guys your June reading. Of course. I honestly just do not feel like doing monthlies this month, so I'm not going to, right? And I don't really feel like I need to have an excuse why. I just don't feel like it. But I am going to do your monthly because I always feel like doing your monthly, right? I love you guys. And you guys have went out of your way to show me how much you love me. So, Gemini, Mother will always come through for you, okay? So, let's go ahead and see what we got going on for June, okay? Thank you for everybody who does like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you for everybody who shows your support. You guys are awesome. If you have not went and entered yourself in the giveaway, I believe I posted the video on the 21st of May. Go find the video and get yourself entered, because within the next month I'm going to be letting within the next month, good Lord, within the next week I'm going to be letting my pendulum choose the two winners, and then I'll be contacting and we will be getting addresses and sending it out, because honestly I feel like two Geminis really do need to go out there and have a package come their way, okay? So let's go ahead and see what we have for June. Let's see what's going on for us Geminis, okay? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, whatever placement you're a Gemini, we welcome you, okay? Gemini gang, so what's happening in June for Gemini, please? Let's just take it nice and slow. One thing at a time. Nice and slow. Nice and slow, my guides are like, death! Okay, so I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Right? I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. And you know what? There's a lot of endings that are happening right now. There's a lot of things that are happening right now that make us feel like things will never be the same. And I honestly feel like that's on a collective level, not just for Geminis, but especially for us Geminis. There are this feeling of things transforming in our life. I've been getting a lot of energy of Geminis doing a lot of work to grow up, okay? A lot of work to grow up, to make strides to grow up is what I'm hearing, okay? A lot of spiritual work, working on meditation. Okay, look at all this red. A lot of, and this is abundance, by the way. Okay, so it's not all bad, right? Because I know I felt a lot of when the death card came out. But abundance. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So honestly, Gemini, what it kind of feels like, what it kind of feels like here is you transforming yourself into power. You going from a place of where you were feeling powerless to a place of power. I almost feel like I was saying, where you're making this change to grow up. You've taken great strides. You've showed great perseverance, okay? And everybody who knows, okay, zodiacs, tarot, astrology, whatever you want to call it, everybody knows that Gemini be in that fucking ring for a second, okay? We've been on, this is like, what, the 18th round for us? All right, so we've been doing a lot of spiritual work collectively for a long time. There has been a huge release collectively for Gemini in regards to karmic energies, toxic energies. A lot of Geminis together have released a lot. Okay, whether this be exes, right, jobs, ways of being, habits, mindsets, okay? And I feel like surrendering is like actually a very huge part for us. It's a very big part of our growth, okay? Because believe it or not, I think that Geminis can be a little bit of control freaks. I mean, not all the time, but can be a little bit of control freaks, all right? So there's a fear moving ahead, okay? I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love, learning how to love again, right? Learning that it's scary to love again. It's scary to open yourself back up. It's scary when you've opened yourself up in the past, and what have you received, right? Because the things that we were releasing, especially when it comes to love, okay, were things that a lot of Geminis gave their all to. They gave their heart to, okay? And so now that we have transformed ourselves, now that we have done the work for ourselves, now that we have, really, again, made great strides to grow up, okay? We see an abundance of things coming our way. We see an abundance of love. We see an abundance of success. We see an abundance of things, and it makes us scared because we don't want to lose it again, or we don't want to get put into the positions that we felt before. No. Let's get the rest out for Gemini. Gemini, acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. That yes, sometimes you will open yourself up, and sometimes you will get hurt again. Sometimes you will take a chance, and sometimes it will be the wrong chance, right? We're learning to accept things as they are. And honestly, I feel like we're learning to accept ourselves as we are, because there's been a lot of doubt of, can we succeed? Can we move forward? Can we let go of this person, place, or thing? You know what I mean? And it's like, honestly, I feel like collectively with everything that has happened on a global scale has really shown us a lot about ourselves. All right. So learning to accept the things that you can't change and moving forward, right? Learning to let go of fear and ego, because we all know that fear and ego wants to keep you in one spot, right? Because that's what it thinks is safe. When you're going off into the unknown, whether it's person, place, or thing, the alarm bells will go off, okay? You will think of anything you can to talk yourself out of moving forward. Basically, this is kind of looking like June is a hugely transformative month for you, full of abundance, acceptance, growth, disciplining yourself, okay? Again, with the negative thoughts, with the overthinking, the overanalyzing, the talking yourself out of things. They're showing me the 5 of Swords in my head, Gemini. Whew, too many. So, talking yourself out of things, okay? Oh no, couldn't possibly for me. Oh no, this person couldn't possibly care about me. Oh, this job's never going to call me back. Never going to get that promotion that I'm supposed to get. You know, things like that. Talking yourself out of your blessings. It's like, you've done so much work, Gemini. Don't let the chaos of the world or the chaos of others, other people's choices that they have in free will, don't let that take you back, okay? Don't let that take you back. Like, you know how they say when you take 1 step forward, you go 10 steps back? Don't let that take you 10 steps back. Stay strong and accept the things that you cannot change, okay? Gemini, please, for June. Perseverance. One more, Gemini, for June. Perseverance says, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. And then purpose. I know what I'm here to do. Gemini, you're stepping into yourself in June. June is a highly transformative month. I must say, with the regret on the bottom, do not talk yourself out of your blessings. Do not block your blessings out of fear and out of ego or out of other things that other people who are not in your shoes are saying, right? Perseverance, stand strong, because you are on a mission. You do have a purpose here. Like I said, Gemini collectively has been transforming for a minute. Okay? So June is such a pivotal moment for us. It's not all going to be happy. It's not all going to be happy. And there will be things to fear, right? And there will be things you're going to have to accept. But Gemini is one of the most, I don't know, I feel like the strongest zodiac sign. Because we've had to be strong. We've been knocked down so many times that we've had no choice but to get back up. So it's like, yeah, our season hit and like clockwork, everything went freaking bananas, right? But here we are trying to stay in purpose, trying to step in purpose and doing pretty fucking good from the looks of it, okay? Accept that abundance is yours. Accept that abundance comes with your purpose for whoever needs to hear that, okay? Because I get the distinct energy that there's a couple Geminis out there that feel like their purpose shouldn't, I don't know, it's like being afraid of success almost. I don't know. It's a weird feeling to be afraid of success. Especially when you worked so hard for it, okay? This death energy makes me really feel like you guys have been transforming for a second, and now the transformation has completed itself. There will be things that you're going to have to let go of in June, okay? Your old things, the old ways, the things that do not work, right? They say the definition of insanity is doing something over and over and over again and yet expecting different results, right? Gemini, Okay, you are understanding now that you cannot do the same things over and over and over again and yet expect different results. So you cannot eat the same things over and over and over again and expect your health problems to go away. You cannot keep drinking or keep doing your drugs and expect yourself to all of a sudden start thinking clearly. You cannot keep dating the same people and expect to find love, the love that you desire, right? You cannot keep working at the same place and expect to all of a sudden walk into your dream job, right? And this seems so logical. This seems so logical to say those things. And yet, when we try to move forward, the ego will come and the ego will tell us, no, 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 no. You're happy where you're at. You don't realize it, but you are. Don't let your ego talk you out of your blessings. Don't let your ego stop you from moving forward. I quite honestly, there's been a lot of lessons that you've learned, and you need to fight for all this inner wisdom, this inner knowledge that you've learned, that you've gained over this time, right? You know what's right for you. You know what your truth is. Just a second, Gemini, excuse me. Sorry about that. I usually have a glass of water right next to me, but I didn't have one this time. Again, with this Seven of Wands, there's a lot of perseverance. There's a lot of perseverance to your inner truth. What do you know to be true, okay? A lot of you guys are discovering your spirituality. I'm hearing there's a lot of, I don't know. It feels like maybe before you weren't exactly sure, or maybe before you didn't understand what it took to be a spiritual person, what it took to stand in your divinity, to step in your divinity, to really bring change to your life. I feel like before it was this energy of, oh, well, I can do this and it'll be all right. But you see, no, it has to be a complete transformation. It has to be 100% total death, okay? So you can be reborn again into what you're supposed to be, all right? And unlike everything, when you end the things that you are needing to end, the things, the cycles and whatever it may be that have been going on forever and ever, and the universe, your guides, your ancestors have been really just screaming at you to end. When you end, usually there is this reward that comes from the universe to show you, see, this is what happens when you step on your path. This is what happens when you're true to yourself. You get what you want, right? So what is this death energy for Gemini, please, in June? Death energy. Hermit. It came out, it was like, did I stutter? Okay. But yeah, Hermit, that's my spirit card, okay? So going within. And it's like Gemini sat down with themselves. And I feel like this happened sometime around May. It almost feels like, right? But Geminis sat down with themselves and they were like, you know what? There's got to be something that's wrong here. I have to change something. Where is the disconnect? Something is not fitting right here. If you've been watching this channel long enough, you know that the Hermit card for me is like the Star card in that you feel like something is meant to be. You feel like you have purpose. You feel like you have a path. And yet there is a disconnect. There is something that's missing. And so we sit down and we commune with ourselves. We commune with spirit, our guides, our ancestors, and we ask. And then we wait. We wait until we receive the answer. And then when we see the answer, we take the answer for what it truly is. We don't try to rationalize it. We don't try to, talk ourselves out of it. We go towards what we know the answer is, what we know is the truth is. We accept it for what it is, and then we make the changes needed, okay, to bring the change that we do desire into our own personal lives on an individual level, guys. Your spirit guides have been here this whole time talking to you. What has it taken? It's taken balance, okay? It's taken a kind of alchemy where you have to blend to make things the way you want them to be. Again, this is moderation. For some of you guys, there has been this energy of wanting to end these toxic habits. Whether this is drinking, smoking, being with people you have no business being with, right? Having thoughts you have no business having. Being with friends with people that you shouldn't, right? Letting your family members persuade you, okay? Whatever it is, working at this job that is not feeding your soul purpose, even if it's paying your bills, right? Surely your purpose can bring abundance. Surely if it couldn't, it wouldn't be your purpose. There has to be a time where you step out of that fear, and I feel like that's what's happening in June, if not already. Everybody's going to be on a different path of this. Everybody's going to be on a different part of this story is what I'm trying to say, okay? So some people are going to be at the beginning, some people are going to be in the middle, and some people are going to be, you know, right around here at your purpose, okay? What is abundance here for Gemini in June, please? The moon energy with the Fool. You're being intuitively led. I don't really feel anything negative off this moon. I really do feel like this new moon in Gemini that we just had, I feel like it really shifted some things for our energy. Okay. And I feel like you're being very led, very drawn into what is for you, what is yours in this world, whether it's love, money, you know what I mean? Career, spirituality. Okay. Expression of creativity, whatever this is for you, it's like you're being very led towards this, okay? Spirit's like, you want it? Well, you're gonna have to jump off the cliff. It's not gonna be easy. There will be fear. You think this dude isn't scared when he's about to jump off that cliff? Of course, and even if he's not, I bet you about halfway down he's a little scared, wondering, did I make the wrong choice? It takes an extreme amount of faith to jump off this cliff, almost to the point where people around you would say, Gemini, are you delusional? Gemini must be crazy for going after that. Gemini just jumped off that cliff. Did you see it? Because you feel it. You feel the energy coming in. You feel like there's a purpose for you. You feel like there's success out there. Okay? And it doesn't matter what anybody says. It doesn't matter how much anybody tells you you're deluded, right? Or way it might seem, because with the moon card, looks can be deceiving. Sometimes things will feel one way, yet look another with the moon energy, okay? Everything looks different at night. So it's really that energy of following your intuition, being led towards something, being guided, right? Even if it's irrational, even if it doesn't really make a lot of sense. And also, I feel like you've been dreaming about things. Again, take it as it resonates, guys. It could be for people, for love, for career. It can be general. Take this as it resonates, because I make these readings very general to kind of fall on every aspect of your life if possible. But I feel like you've been dreaming about the things that you desire, or you've been getting hints. You've been receiving something in your dream state that's letting you know. Okay? What is fear here for Gemini for June? Why is this fear here? Why is this fear here for June? For Gemini, please. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, this makes so much freaking sense. It's not even like, okay. So, 7 of Pentacles, right? Because Geminis, what do we not like to do? Wait. Where's the lie? Okay? Geminis do not like to wait, because we are the baby air signs, right? So we are, in our minds, we are like, if we don't see it now, if it's not happening now, there's an issue, there's a problem, right? If I don't get my job opportunity now, I'm never going to see it. If this person doesn't call me now, they must think I'm ugly, right? Like, that's how Geminis can really take it there, because we're constantly in our heads going like this. Okay, we'll spit one thing out and our twin will spit something back, and then we'll spit something out and then our twin will spit, and then before you know it, both our twins looking at each other like, you know what I mean? So don't let, like in June, having to have patience with something, having to wait for something, feeling like nothing is ever coming, or something's not coming as fast as you want it, or something's not happening the way you want it. Don't let that induce this almost fear of like, well, it's never going to happen then. I must need to rush back to what wasn't working before, right? I must need to rush back to wasn't working before, because what I want, what I'm making this change for, it didn't happen instantly. Okay? Just remember that, okay? With the 6 of Swords on the bottom, there's a journey ahead of you. And this journey to self-love is not an easy one, right? It's not an easy journey to self-love, okay? It takes a long time. And, you know, whatever this cup is that you want to be offered, okay? Whether this, you know, again, is love, money, whatever. It's not something that is just there and accessible. See, you have to get in your boat and you have to journey to it, okay? So there's still work to be done. Just because you ended something, or just because you stopped doing something, right, doesn't mean that instant change happens. It's possible. It's coming. Abundance is on the way for you in June, right? And even with the Seven of Pentacles, there is the promise of the harvest. You just have to wait for it. It's just not ready yet. You can't pick the fruit before it is ripe and ready. But you can see the change. You can see the potential, though. You can feel it, at least. There's something that's letting you know that your hard work is going to pay off, even if the irrationality of it is telling you that it's taking too long, and so it must never be coming. Watch yourself, Gemini. Okay? Don't let that fear creep in just because you're not getting them instant results that you want. What's this acceptance, please, for Gemini in June? Acceptance for Gemini in June. Star card wanted to come out. I'm not going to keep this card because I want only one card down, but I will acknowledge it. Needing to make a choice. Seeing that you have a lot of possibilities in front of you, right? So let's stick that one back in the deck and let's address the one that did come out. The star energy. Acceptance. There is so much that I could say with this. Remember how I was talking before about being afraid of success? Sometimes feeling afraid of success. Gemini, it is really time to step into your greatness. It is really time to step into this feeling of, you know what? I deserve recognition. I deserve to have happiness. I deserve to have abundance. I deserve to be healthy. I deserve to have love, right? Accepting that things are for you. Did I not mention the Hermit with the Star card? And how I see them almost as the same card, except there's a disconnect, right? The disconnect being that deep down inside, you don't feel you're worthy of the things that you want. So accepting this, that's the disconnect. That's what's going to bring you to the star energy. That's what's going to bring your wish fulfillment, bring your destiny, right? This talks of astrological events too, having a big impact on things. And I do feel like with everything that's happening right now, Venus being in our sign and all of that good stuff, it's just a lot. And then I believe on what, the 5th, we have the strawberry freaking full moon or something with a lunar eclipse. Like, you know, like it's just a lot. So understand that, you know, and accept that there is a divine order to things. There is divine timing at play in your life as well. So if you're waiting for something or you're feeling like something's just not coming, you feel like it's there, you feel like it's meant to be, maybe you even dream of it, but it's just not there yet, understand that there are things lining up that's making it happen. I don't know why they're showing me like a solar system, and I don't know. Okay, I'm guessing that what that is meaning is that I don't know. I don't know why they're making me want to say this, but they're making me want to say when certain planets or something lines up the way it's supposed to, you're going to see a huge shift. That's what they're saying to me. So take that as it resonates. I don't know what the hell they be talking about sometimes, guys. They're smarter than me, okay? They know a lot more about things that are going on up there than I do. But self-love is very important, and also stepping into your power. Again, do you have enough self-love, self-worth, self-acceptance to believe that you are worthy of the things that you want? To believe that you are worthy of the change that you desire in your life, what you're working so hard to achieve, the abundance that you want? Or are you going to let fear stand in your way? Remember, just because you're not seeing instant results or instant success or instant change does not mean that we go back to what we were before because, well, this new way sure as hell ain't working. Well, how long were you in that old way? How long were you dating those same old people or working at that same old place or thinking them same old thoughts? And how long did that not work out for you? Can we give this new a chance? Okay, perseverance is going to be needed here. This is not something that's just going to be handed to you, Gemini. Perseverance, please, for June. That's too many. Perseverance for June, please. What do we have for Gemini? Yeah, Gemini, there's really going to be, okay, I'm seeing a couple things here. There's going to be a need for you to really draw back your energy. You don't need to necessarily, like, there's a point, right? There's a point of no return for Geminis when it comes to the energy that we give out, and then we're just drained and we're flat, and it's like You need to get your sleep, right? You need to meditate and try to have mindful thinking and slow your thinking down, slow your breathing down, okay? There is a need to kind of pull back your energy, reserve your energy, which is maybe why I just didn't feel like doing the day or the monthlies. I just didn't feel like it. Because I want to preserve my energy. I already give so much of it away. I give so much of my energy away. And it's not like that shit's free. I have to give it back to myself. I have to bring it back in by, restoring myself, recharging myself, taking a break, relaxing, giving thanks and showing gratitude. It's like it's not just endless energy around here for me. And it's definitely not just endless energy around here for you either, Gemini, okay? So what this is definitely saying to me is while you are persevering, know that you don't have to exude a lot of energy to persevere. You can stand strong without really having to, expel too much energy there. Especially staying strong in your mind. Staying very disciplined is the word they keep showing me. It's funny how they showed me too. They showed me on like an old movie screen, like black and white, and it's like flickering on off and it says discipline. Maybe it's flickering because the discipline is in and out. Maybe sometimes you feel like you have this and then other times you're not sure, but that's okay. Perseverance is not 100% go. Like I said, it's not on. It's okay to flicker every once in a while as long as you're trying. That's how I look at it. Another thing I'm seeing here is there's going to be somebody or something that does come back in June, okay? This could be an ex, this could be a job, this could be a mindset, this could be an addiction. There's something that's going to come back and it might feel almost like you're being tested. Take it as it resonates. If you feel like you're being tested in June, Gemini, by something from your past, then okay. Because especially if this death energy, you've already released it. And then here you are waiting for the newness, waiting for the miracle, right? And then here comes the old. That might literally be the last step before you get this new. Is to show that you don't want that old anymore. You don't. You want to disconnect from it. You want to reserve your energy. Gemini, you don't need to tell everybody your next step. You don't need to tell everybody how much resources you got or what you're going to do, especially some of your friends. Because I'm getting this energy for some of you guys. I don't know if this is for everybody, so take it as it resonates. I feel like deep down, you know yourself. You know your heart. Right? And you know when I say that some of your friends do not have the best intentions for you, the ones that have those friends, y'all know who you are. Because you guys have already felt it. Geminis are extremely intuitive. We are the motherfucking magicians, right? So that's why I've been, with these solar return readings I've been doing for Geminis, okay? Like, it's been crazy. Like, so many magicians, so many manifestors out here. Y'all don't even understand you're manifesting. That's why you've been manifesting a whole fucking mess for yourself. Because you don't even realize that you're that powerful. You're that powerful. That's why it's very important to keep that fear under control. Just because you don't see something you want, just because there might be the illusion that the abundance isn't here. It's here. It's coming. It's here. You are promised your harvest. You are promised. Okay? You have to accept that, Gemini. All right? So remember, you are a magician. You are a manifester. Okay? You know? You better ask somebody. All right, so why is purpose here for Gemini, please, in June? Purpose for Gemini in June? Too many. Purpose for Gemini. Too many. They're good cards, but too many. Purpose for Gemini in June, please. That's better. The other ones were good, but that's better. Empress, abundance, creativity, birthing new things, right? What is your purpose here? Is it to heal? Is it to spread light? Is it to help people regardless of what you do? You see, you don't have to sit here like me and be a spiritualist and get on here and, almost preach to people, right? You don't have to be like that. You could just be an average person working at the convenience store or working the line at some restaurant, okay? Or just a nurse or something. You don't have to be, although I do find nurses to be superheroes, but still, you don't have to be like something extremely like magnificent to make a difference in this world or to follow your purpose. Your purpose is what lights you up inside. Your purpose is what makes you feel like you're closer to the divine, closer to yourself, that you're standing in your truth. Your purpose is what brings your creativity, okay? Some of you guys are really, really, really into your businesses, your goals, your ambitions, right? And wanting to create beauty in the world, wanting to feel like you're worthy of beauty. A lot of you are definitely going to be working on your, I don't know, I feel like appearances too. It feels like. I don't know why they're saying that, but they're saying that. I don't know why I'm getting personal trainer, but there's somebody in here that wants to be a personal trainer is what I'm feeling. I don't know why they're giving me that energy. But hey, if that's what you want to do, that's what you need to do. Purpose, Empress, the divine feminine, whether you're male or female, it doesn't really fucking matter. You are a divine being. You are here to create and spread abundance and love and beauty to the world, okay? So, Gemini, this has been your June reading. I really hope that it resonates. I hope that it helps. I love y'all so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.